Good morning and welcome to Now. I'm your host, James Kramer. Today we're going to be exploring the themes of faith versus fact, religion versus science. Our first guest, on behalf of the believers, has been studying her religion for 25 years. 9 years ago, she ascended to the title of priestess. She's also the author of the new book, Dragon Lips and Rat's Tails, The True Keys to Love and Success. Please welcome our first guest, Clemenstra Ravensclaw.
Good evening, my pretty.
And representing the skeptics, we have on hand the chairman of the chemistry department at the Miskatonic University in Arkham, Massachusetts. He's published countless works, and he's the author of the new book, Try and Stop Me, Dr. Felix Laserwolf.
Naughty stop the show, James, but two corrections. First, it's pronounced Lazarwolf. And second, I'm the ex-chairman of the chemistry department.
I'm sorry, why is that?
Well, they fired me.
Why?
Well, they said I was mad. Mad! And I wanted them to have a pickled herring in the cafeteria lunchroom.
They fired you for that?
Well, I might have stolen a cadaver or two. I can't really talk about that. My lawyers, you know.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, then. I shall pose the first question to Miss Ravensclaw. Why are we here?
We are here to join the army of Lucifer in our upcoming battle against Jehovah, who would deny us power.
So you're saying you support the theory of creationism?
Of course. I'm not born of the primordial soup. I'm in command of it.
And Dr. Laserwolf, what do you think?
Well, it's simply preposterous to believe that some divine force could put together this despicable mass of humanity. If he had any thoughts on the subject, he wouldn't have made so many people so stupid and worthy of destruction that awaits them at my hands.
And what destruction would that be?
Well, quite frankly, your feeble mind could not process it.
I know a plan when I hear one, and you have none. Now God has a plan we must subvert and overthrow to make room for Satan, our one true Lord and Master.
So, Miss Ravensclaw, what do you attribute your faith to?
Now, I found that though science is nice, it just doesn't have an answer for things. Things like love.
Science has never attempted to explain your irrational feelings.
Uh-huh.
Now, let's say you have your eyes on a real pretty one, a real looker, a mixture of frog's larynx and dragon's claw, in a solution of rosemary and cloves will guarantee that she only has eyes for you.
Nonsense! That's nonsense, I tell you!
And science has yet to even come close to being able to define the future.
If you're referring to your fortune-telling parlor tricks, there's no need. One day, science will create the vehicle that will allow us to travel back and forth and through time into the next dimension.
And blow you up, leaving you maimed and mutated.
And one can see that you didn't exactly sell your soul to Satan for good looks, you slack-teething heifer. And what's with that mole?
Nerd.
Skank!
You two need to calm it down a little bit. As fun as this all is, we're about out of time. But before we go, I'd like to know, what's the best method to raise the dead?
Oh, that's easy. What you do? During a full moon, you take a lock of hair and boil it in a cauldron with the poison of a pufferfish and the 7 petals of a Jimson weed.
That's just ludicrous! Everyone knows that to bring someone back from the dead, you run 2 wires from a kite down to the neck on the bolts on the side of the subject!
Hogwash.
And tell me, have either of you gotten results from these methods?
Well, you know, my funding was cut and...
You see, the problem with the doctor...
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you for watching. That's all the time we have this week. I'm James Kramer. We'll see you next time on Now.